Hello, amazing crew. How are you today? Oh, I'm not quite organized. This is the most ridiculous fitting hat because it's actually a kid's hat. One day I'll get on a cruise ship and buy a proper fitting hat. Actually, no, you know what I want to do, guys? I want to ditch this one and have a proper fitting hat that actually says online crew on it. That's what I really want to do. We need to get rid of this one and come up with something like that. What do you think? Anyway, how is everybody? Oops, I didn't mean to do that. So welcome to today's live. We're going to talk about Facebook stars. Do you know what they are? Do you know what they're for? Have you seen them? Have you seen them on my live pop up? So I want to share this with you guys today for a few reasons. One, so that you just got some awareness around what they are, how you can get them, how you can use them, because you will see this pop up with more what they call creators. So those of you with business pages, or you follow somebody who's got a business page, you're going to see more of this because the beta testing has already been done. So it's something that's here to stay. Not everybody has it that has a business page. So I just want to share with you what it is because it's popping up on my page. And you guys are going, what is this stars thing? What do I do with it? Do I need to do anything with it? So that's what today's live is going to be about, just so you guys know what it is, how to use it, whether you can get it for yourself somewhere on the line. If you see it on somebody's business page or fan page, do you need to do anything about it? Those kind of things. So how is everyone today? If we've not met before, my name is Helen Martin and I'm your online crew captain. So I am here to serve the amazing, 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 amazing online crew community that we have here. If anyone's new, please say hello, make yourself known to our amazing community here. And we are just a bunch of people, entrepreneurs, those with a home-based business that are using the internet and leveraging modern social media strategies to build our business online. That's my goal. I'm in the industry myself, building a global team in the health and wellness sector. So I'm in the trenches like you guys are, but I choose to do it through sort of social media. So everything I'm sort of teaching, I'm learning and embracing and, finding out for myself. And when I find new things, then I will bring them to you and share with you what they are, whether there's something you should embrace or not, or how to use things, things like that. So welcome, guys. How's your day going? You're having an awesome day. Hello, Crystal. Great to see you here. Hello, Andrew. How are you? Lovely to see you on. Hi, Patricia. Good morning in your part of the world. I hope you can still hear me okay. It is absolutely pouring with rain in my part of the world. And because I have what we call an atrium just off this room here, which is the whole ceiling is skylights. So there's no insulation. It's in the middle of the house. It's really weird. You just sort of have to see it to know what I mean. We've got plants and it's all in the middle of the house. But when it rains, it's like hitting a tin roof. So I'm hoping you can hear me still okay. I love that idea. Proper fitting hat with online crew. That's the goal, Crystal. I'll just have to find what kind of hat and how to label. I want some online crew stuff. Like, I don't know, some notebooks or a pen or something. Anyway, yes, sounds like a great idea for your hat. Thanks, Mel. Crystal's one of our life members. So is Olive. How are you? I still like your hat. A new style would be great as well. Thank you, Andrew. Hey, Megan, good to see you on. Now, don't forget, what day is it, guys? Tomorrow. Tomorrow, this time, my normal live time, Janet and Megan are going to be on the live with me. If you don't know who Janet and Megan are, Janet Cannon and Megan Island are the joint winners of our previous 21-day online crew video challenge, and I'm interviewing them tomorrow. So make sure you join tomorrow to hear what they have to say, and we'll have a good chat with them. So that'll be exciting. I know, long time no see, Heather. I do see stars on your lives and I think they're pretty cool. Do you know what they're for though, Crystal? That's the question. That's what everyone doesn't sort of seem to know. Hi, Mike. How are you? Hello, Christine. Love this family so much. Love you too, Christine. Wouldn't be the same without you. Now you're just part of the family. Now that you're a life member too. Hey, Laurie. How are you? Oh, thank you for saying hello to Henry. If you're not sure who Henry is, this is Henry here. So Henry guards a little cove here when I'm not around. Hey, Tammy, good to see you on. Hey, Cindy. Have you been drinking? I've been trying. I've just come off another call, and I think I spoke for over an hour without a drink. So I've got a bit of catching up to do. And then I've got to go into the boot camp after this. So just on that, hey, Susan, we are on day 3 of the Closing Sales Boot Camp. And it's just, if I don't mind saying so myself, it's a pretty cool boot camp, isn't it? Coaching community. People chime in. We're learning so much about, talking, communicating, starting conversations, what to say to people, what kind of questions to ask people, dealing with objections. Today, we're talking about people's buying triggers. And when you know what people's buying triggers are, you can change the conversation to tap into that to get them to buy. And also closing sales techniques. I'm going to go through a technique on today's training. So it's not too late. Everything's recorded. You could catch up on the first 2 days, but join us today. The link is up above, but really, really beneficial boot camp to go through, because if you don't know how to close sales, guys, good luck in this industry, really. Can't hear the rain. Okay, interesting. That's good to know. Hang on. You're praying for rain. I bet you are, Crystal. How's things go? Has the smoke gone, or are you still dealing with the smoke issue? Anchor keychains for life members. Look at you thinking creatively, Laurie. Hello, Asher. How are you? Great to see you. Hello, Jane. What are you doing awake? You should be asleep. You should be asleep if it's 3:04 a.m. Charm bracelets with charms. I've tried charm bracelets, but they just get caught in everything, don't they? And what about the guys? The guys aren't going to have the charm bracelets. 2 of the very best, Jenna and Megan. Could not wait to see the interview. We got Beth. Great idea. Cool. Facebook Stars is a feature that allows you to monetize your stream. Viewers can buy stars and send them to you while you're streaming. Fans can also send animated virtual gifts attached to different star amounts that will appear on your stream. For every star you receive, Facebook. So, okay, so Cindy's done a little bit of research on it, so I'll clarify that in this live. Are you still dealing with the smoke? Sorry to hear that. Hopefully that clears sometime soon. Most amazing camp. We're on fire since the last 2 days. Awesome. Online crew gear. I'm working on it. Hey, Mary, how are you? And good to see you on again. Margine, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. So let's get on to the content, guys. That's what we're really here for, stars. So some of you watching me live here now on a phone might see something at the bottom where you're commenting and there's a little yellow star sort of next to it. So let's just have a chat about what it all means, etc. So as Cindy sort of put in there, it is, and I'm just going to share my screen and show you a couple of things, because those of you building business pages, this might be something that's afforded to you somewhere on the line, and you've got to make a decision, do I want to utilize this or not? For myself, I've been allocated the feature, and it is something that you have to show either interest in. So the fact that you know that it's there, you can actually click a button, I'll show you where to do that, to see whether you're eligible for it and whether you show interest or not, and whether you, activate it or not. So you choose, okay? But you have to have probably a pretty active business page, so it's probably not something you can check with what I'm going to show you on this video, but I would imagine most of you probably don't have this feature available to you, but one day you might. So this is the opportunity. Let's talk simple language here. This is the opportunity for you to earn extra money from your live streams. This is a live stream feature, if you like. So while you're live, people are going to get this little alert, which you may have, or you see the little star next to the comment. And when you click on it, so do you want to send some stars? It'll give you an option. Do you want to send 50 stars, 100 stars? But it's money based. You have to, if you're going to send stars, you're going to send money. Now for you, it's really cheap, but for the creator, it's unless you've got a really large volume of people that are following you and you've got a lot of people that want to send you stars and give you a few dollars, it's probably not worth your time, to be honest. So I haven't made up my mind what I'm going to do with it. I'm not promoting it to you guys because I don't want to take your money. And really what the creator gets out of it is next to nothing unless it's massive volume. But There is food for thought on raising money for something. Where I've seen it work well with some creators is that they've got on the back of some kind of cause, and they, like, if you send some stars, I'm donating money towards XYZ, and the money that you get goes towards that cause. So it's a good thing to consider regarding a cause you want to back, a charity you want to back, something, other than just raising money for yourself. But you have to have a lot of stars that are sent to make anything sort of really monetary wise worthwhile, because the creator gets 1 cent for every star. So it's like, do the math, guys. If you send me 100 stars and I get 1 cent of that, it doesn't equate to a lot of money. So Facebook, for the privilege, is basically taking about roughly, it varies depending on what people, choose to pay, but they take roughly about 50%, roughly, of what somebody sends. So if you click on, 100 stars and it costs you $2, I would get $1 of that, and Facebook gets $1 of that. So even though they pitch it in a way that it enables live streamers to monetize on their live streams, Facebook is actually taking roughly about 50% of whatever is raised, because they're sort of doing it. Okay, so it's not really going to be a huge money spinner for you if you ever get this feature, or for the person that's actually got the feature and is asking it. But I think there might be merit in getting on the back of a charity or something like that somewhere along the line and go, I'm trying to raise X amount of stars, and you can do the math on that. And I can go into my back office. I'm going to show you a little bit about this. I can go into my sort of creator studio and set a goal. So I could set a goal to get 30,000 stars. And I could talk to you about it on my Facebook Lives and say, guys, I've got a goal to raise 30,000 stars for XYZ charity. So you'll see it down below if you're happy to donate and whatever. And I could start raising some money for a charity. And the goal, I can put the goal up on the screen. So you would see it that, the goal is 30,000, and where are we, on that goal. And so it could be used for really cool purposes, I think. Okay. Do you have to pay for this so people can send you stars? So do I have to pay for it? No. But Facebook gets pretty much roughly about 50% of what I raise. So I don't have to pay for the privilege to give stars. They've just given me stars because I've got an active page or something. I don't know. They've just given it to me. But I don't have to pay for it. But whatever I raise, Facebook will take about 50% of it. So, yeah, so I'll just show you a couple of things on the screen. So hopefully you can see this okay. So this is just from Facebook. Facebook Stars is a feature that allows you to monetize your stream. So it's only available on live stream. Viewers can buy stars and send them to you while you're streaming. So I could say to you guys, send me some stars, I'm raising some money for XYZ, and you could do that while I'm live. Okay, that's why the people that use it often, they go live a lot. Like, it's really going to be more monetized by somebody that goes live a lot of the time. Okay, fans can also send animated virtual GIFs attached to a different star amounts that will appear in your stream. For every star you receive, Facebook will pay you 1 cent. So it's not a big money spinner, although it is an opportunity to earn extra income from your live streams. You will be alerted in a chat when the viewer sends you stars, and you can track your total star count in Creator Studio, show you in a sec. In some cases, viewers will not be able to send you stars. The following countries do not support stars. So there's some countries here that won't even see the option. So that's just a little bit from Facebook itself. But if you have any interest in this for some reason, you can go to facebook.com/creators. So there's two types of people on Facebook: consumers, creators. So if you're a consumer of content, you're on your personal profile, you're consuming content, you're looking at people's stuff, you're learning, you're interacting with your friends and family, you're a consumer. So some of you will just be consumers. If you're here listening to me on my page here, though, you're probably a creator, but a creator means a business page. A creator doesn't mean a personal profile. Okay, so if you're a creator, you've got a business page and you're creating content for a business purpose on Facebook. So there's this website, facebook.com/creators, and I can go into tools over here, and then I can go into this heading here called earn money. And on the side here, these are the different ways that you can earn money, and a creator can earn money from Facebook. So you can do in-stream ads, earn money that way. You can collaborate with other brands. You can have fan subscriptions. I don't have that option, but people can subscribe to be a fan of your page for a couple of dollars, and you can produce content just for your subscribers. So it's a pretty cool one, actually. We'll probably see more of that. We've got stars. Paid online events is what I showed you guys probably 2 or 3 weeks ago, that you can do an event. Do you remember that I went on screen and showed you how to do that? But you can run an event, but you could take some money for your event. So that's a really good one. And monetization tool applications, which is probably a bit beyond a conversation we need to have today. Okay, so if I go into stars from this Facebook here, it's going to share all sorts of information with me just about stars. How do you earn money by connecting with fans during your live videos? Simple way to earn: for every star you receive 1 cent, connect with fans. So if this is of any interest to you, but what this page shows you, so I would encourage you to go and check if you've got a business page. This URL here, facebook.com/creators, when you go into the tools option, it's going to automatically pull up your pages. Now and it lists them at the bottom. So I've got some old pages I can't delete. I've tried to delete them so many times, but I had a page called Improving Your Health Insider. I don't use it. I can't get rid of it. I'm not eligible for stars. Rachel Smith was somebody I set up years ago just to have a different profile to connect with people. I can't get rid of it, but Rachel is not eligible. It's not an active personal profile. Health and wellness, I can't even remember what that page was that I started. Healthy Living with Helen, I do keep that page active, but I'm not eligible for stars on that. But have a look at this, approved Helen Martin. So my Helen Martin page is approved for stars. So you could go to facebook.com/creators and see where you sit, whether you're eligible or non-eligible, or you're approved for stars, okay? So that's something that you might want to check. But if I go into now, hang on, let me just pull up Facebook, and I'll go to my page here, and then I'll go into Creator Studio, and hopefully you can see my screen. We're just taking a little bit of time to come up here. Does not want to come up at all. Here we go, snail. And I go into Creator Studio. This is where, if you ever have the opportunity for stars, you'll see it it's in the monetize, because you're monetizing it. And you'll go into here, stars, and this is the kind of things that I can do if I want to. So it gives me the opportunity to learn more. It's got tips regarding it. My earnings are 0 in the last 6 days because I'm not monetizing at the moment. You have no active goals, but I can go into goals, and I can add a stars goal. So I can go in here and what's my goal type? What I could have, like 20,000 stars is my goal. I can title it. So I can set it up here and see how this looks, guys. Help me reach 5,000 stars. Send stars to help me reach my September goal. And I can customize that message there, and that would pop up on your screen while I'm live. So there's other things in here in the settings. I can customize my messages that you guys see on the screen. Ask viewers to send stars, see how it says here, create message, and I can write my own customized message here. I can thank viewers for sending stars and send my own customized message here. So this is just in Creator Studio, hence it's only for creators. It's not if you're just hanging out, on your personal profile, but you come into monetization here. But how you see whether you're eligible for it or not is to go into that facebook.com/ creators, and you'll see if you've got a business page listed there, to see whether you're eligible, not eligible, whether you've got it or you haven't got it. But that's basically all it is, guys. So so Olive's got some options here. I see 99 stars for $1.33 Canadian, and you could send up to 890 stars. Was that the maximum one that you saw for $13.94? So let's say Olive did that. You could do that right now, and it's set up for me to accept that. So I get 1 cent of every star. So let's work that out for a second. So I need to see 99 stars for $1.30. So you can do the calculation. So you know what Facebook's getting, and you know that the creator gets 1 cent of that. Okay, so Facebook will take its cut. So you can easily work that out, how much you're paying, and know that the actual creator gets only 1 cent of what you're paying. So what was the other thing I was going to tell you? Oh, the payment. So the payment of it, so not only do you only get 1 cent per star, Facebook pays you 30 days after the end of the month that you got the stars in. So let's take an example. The month that we're in right now is September. So let's say you send me a star today. So I would get paid that small amount 30 days after the end of the month that it was in. So I would get your 1 cent if you sent me 1 star. What are we now? September. I would get your little bit of amount of money at the end of October, maybe even later. So you have to wait for your money as well. So if you're raising some money for charity and you're on a time frame, you would need to be really wary of timing of all of that. Or you just pay the charity and then wait for Facebook to reimburse you. But yeah, what do you think about stars? So certainly, even though you're seeing it on my page, I'm certainly not asking you to contribute to that, but there may be something down the track that I'd love to raise some money from, and I might bring that to your attention. So, what do you think about that? Would it be something that you might utilize for charity-based things in the future if you had this option on your business page? I'd be interested to see what you guys think. Cindy, how does Facebook choose who gets stars and who doesn't? So it would be based, I don't know the exact criteria, Cindy, but it would probably be, one of them would probably be the number of followers on the page. I would imagine how big the page is, maybe how active the page is. I haven't seen anything written to say what the exact, to get an indication of what the criteria was, but I think you'll only see it on bigger pages. In saying that though, I saw somebody with a page of over 200,000 followers. So, I've got 16,000 here. So over 200,000 followers. And they were showing the different features. And I noticed kind of accidentally when they were showing some other stuff, when it came to stars, they were not eligible. So I don't know, Cindy, it's a good question. So you'd think somebody with over 200,000 followers would be eligible for the stars program. So not really sure. But yeah, the only way you can really check is by going to that URL that I showed you. Seems a little different, not a bad idea. They may have to fine tune it a bit like anything else. So stars has been in beta testing for many, many, many months. I don't know whether you've seen it before, but for me to get it, prior to me getting it, it's been beta tested by a number of creators, probably for, I don't know, at least a year. So have you seen it before my page? Is that, or is this completely new to you and you've not seen it before? So they're only just starting to roll it out to other creators. So it might not be something you're eligible for, but at least if you see it or you see it in the future, you know what it is, you know sort of what it's for. If I start talking about it one day, you'll know the purpose behind it. So it kind of makes sense. So it's worth sharing with you so you sort of know what it's all about, especially if it's appearing on my page. I see a lot of people buy stars on Trent Sheldon's lives and he didn't know what they were about. Really? That's a really good problem to have when people are giving you money and you have no idea why they're giving you money. Good problem for him to have. New to me. Oh, that's interesting. So how many people on Trent's page, Crystal? I would imagine in the hundreds of thousands maybe on Trent's page. So you're going, I've got no idea why I got it. I'll just take it as a compliment, shall I, from Facebook, that Facebook gave me the option for stars. But I don't have the option for subscriptions, which I think is a better one out of the two. Like the subscriptions one, I've seen that one before, so this is another monetized feature. It's only 99 cents. I think it was 99 cents a month, one that I've seen. So less than $1 a month, but you could be an active subscriber to that fan page through Facebook. But then that person can create content just for their subscribers. So I don't think that's a bad idea, because you could have special content. Like I've got a coaching community that I do that already and give, so you wouldn't give people, subscribers, like fan page subscribers, that kind of training. I've got thousands of dollars worth of training in there, but that could be an alternative to start giving certain followers more training for just a small amount of cost. Like that, yeah. So interesting. He's got hundreds of thousands of followers. So that's where you'd more see it, I think. I'm not sure how I got the privilege of it, but at least it's there to utilize if I want to. Very new, never seen stars before. Okay, cool. I have the option for stars and my page is fairly new. Are you kidding, Heather? You have the option for stars. That is very interesting. So thanks for sharing, Heather. That really surprises me. So I would take that as a privilege. You may not choose to use it. And unless you've got... my eligibility is on a small page, which is less than 300 pages, so not sure how they were choosing who gets stars. So do you have it, the eligibility, or you don't, Cindy? I'm not quite sure whether you're saying you do or you don't. So I'm not sure. I can't answer that question. But it's not really going to be beneficial for a small page at all. 1 cent per stars. Like you would need... hundreds of thousands of people to watch and to donate to have any kind of monetary benefit. And just remember, Facebook takes 50% of whatever it is that you're raising. So it's not going to be a huge money spinner for us, I don't think. But for somebody that's growing and, when you've got hundreds of thousands of followers in time to come on your pages, it could be something that you could monetize and just get a little bit of money. You never know. You never know. Oh, thanks, Crystal. You definitely deserve stars, though, Helen. You're a rising, shining star. Oh, what a lovely thing to say. You have it. Oh, my gosh. That's really weird to me, Cindy, because I'm not sure how you could even monetize it with a page of 300 people. It wouldn't even be worth your while. So that's really intriguing to me. Don't know. There is only over 300 people on there. Sounds like another way for Facebook to make. Well, that's really, it's going to be more in Facebook's interest than the creators, because you think the more people that use stars, it's a volume-based thing, obviously. So the more people that utilize the stars feature from Facebook's perspective, if they're getting 50% of everybody that utilizes the star feature, that's more money that they're making. So I think it's more benefit to Facebook than it is to us creators, to be honest. But at least the option is there. So if you are not eligible, can you apply? No. So that page that I showed you before where it says not eligible, I can't apply. So what it would say if I am, it would say eligible, and then I'd have to go and set it up. Like you could go through the process and sort of activate it. But if it says not eligible, there's nothing you can do about it. You just don't have the option to even turn it on if you wanted to. So it's in Facebook's hands as to whether your page is eligible or whether it's not eligible. Okay. Because it's interesting, my healthy living page, there's over 10,000 people there. But did you notice that one when I went through it? The other one, that page that I've got active, that's not eligible. And yet Cindy and Heather are saying they've got really small pages, and Cindy's less than 300 or whatever it was, and yet they're eligible for it. So work that out. Don't know. Not quite sure. Anyway, okay, so I'm going to leave it there, but at least you kind of know what it is, what's it about, and just have a little bit of knowledge about it. So I wanted to bring that to your attention because a lot of people were asking about what's this stars thing. So there you go. Now, for those of you in my coaching community, we've got 15 minutes before we're over there doing day 3 of the Closing Sales Bootcamp. anyone watching or catching the replay that wants to join us, it's a very small amount of money for a very important skill in your businesses. You can still join us from the link above. So I'll see you guys in 15 minutes. The rest of you that are not joining us there, see you tomorrow, same time with Janet and Megan, and we can have a great interview with them. Please show up and support them and, you know, give them lots of love, because it'd be great to talk to them on the screen tomorrow. So I'll see you in 15 minutes or tomorrow. Bye.